welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than we've been posting for Vlogmas. So today we're going to go through some potential challenges slash struggles that you might face as a small business owner, or that at least we have found to be true for our small businesses. So stick around if you're interested in hearing about our struggles. If you're new here, if this is your first time, because right now we got 4 subscribers. Woo! If you're new, just know that we do have 2 small shops. We have a pet clothing store, which is mostly cat clothing, and then we have a vintage lingerie shop, which is exactly what it sounds like. So we do know a little something about trying to run your small business. My mama has been trying to have a small business since I've had consciousness. So I am 28. So just think about it. It's been a while. So we've tried a whole bunch of different businesses, a whole different things, and we're finally landed on those 2, but we do go through some struggles, some things. So we just want to share some of that experience. Hopefully you guys find it helpful. First thing, finding the right product that sells and that you like. So you want to find something that you are passionate about, that you enjoy making, or that you can stand behind. It is so important for you to be able to stand behind your product. Like, if there is anything I've learned, is that you want to be able to have that peace of mind that yes, my product is good, I feel confident in it, and I can see how it can add value into someone's life. Whether that means like actual like quality or just cuteness, like it's my case, or just an experience, as it is in the case of lingerie. You want to be able to stand behind that. Everything is a journey and things can get complicated, but if you have a product that you believe in, it makes all the difference. Like for me, we've been trying to sell cat clothes since 2012, and we've had so much struggles, and I feel like that's like a whole story time on itself, so I won't go into deep, but there's definitely been plenty of struggles. But even up to now, years later, it's still something I'm super passionate about and that I believe in. I really do think that it is possible to create comfortable cat clothes that cats will love and that humans will enjoy looking at. Like, it's a thing, and I see my cat running around in my clothes and it makes me super happy, and I just want to share that same happiness with other people. So yeah, just find a product that you like and that you're passionate about. Number 2, try to find the right platform for you. There's a whole bunch of trials. A lot of them allow you to not have to put any upfront investment, or you can pay by fees, like as you sell, as you post, just a couple cents here and there. So try to look at what platform is right for you and what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Number 3, you want to analyze how much can you afford. You want to really be clear with yourself and realistic about what it is that you need and what it is that you want. It is extremely tempting when you're getting started and you're excited and you got all this energy and you're hyped and you just don't know what to do, and you just want to do everything right and perfect and launch it and be a complete success. And that's great attitude, but also bring it down and be realistic with yourself. What is it that you need? Like, for example, if you're shipping items from your own house, right? You know that you need to print out labels. You can choose to buy a printer or buy a thermal printer. Both of them, the prices are pretty different. They're usually like $100 at the very least different. And you can buy the printer used, you can buy it off the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, or OfferUp, whatever it is, and you can save yourself some money there. Or you can just make the jump and buy that thermal printer. Now, keep in mind, if you are just starting, then you're going to want to see how your business goes. Like, don't try to put all of your money into that. You need something to print labels. You want something that's going to make it more efficient for you. So, printer, thermal printer. So 2 choices, 2 very different reasons why you should obtain each one. If you are working full time, you have a family, you are trying to work out, you're cooking, whatever it is you're doing, you need to factor in realistically how much time can you spend on your business per day or per week. Because if you can only spend 30 minutes, then you need to find something that is not going to be super time consuming for you to make. If you can spend 2-3 hours per day, then you can try to figure out what can you do that are easy materials for you to work with, that you feel comfortable with, and that you know that with time you're going to get better at them, so you're going to become more productive naturally. But you really need to figure out how much time is available to you, because then that's going to also impact how it is that you fulfill your orders. Now, some people have an approach where everything's made to order, so you make the order and then they send it out. Whereas other people like us, we already have everything pre-made. So before anything gets posted, we already know how much of everything there is. So there might be 2 of the same bananas and then that's it. They're gone. And we have our own reasons to go into that, but that's like a whole separate video. But you need to decide how much fulfillment time you're going to take. Because if you only have a single day, if you're gonna not work on your shop somehow, and you're just going to be physically actively working on it once a week for, let's say, the 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever it is, if you can just hit it hard that one day, then your fulfillment time needs to reflect that. And you also need to be made aware that if you are choosing to have that one day, you need to truly treat it like a job. Like, you can't schedule stuff on that day. Otherwise, you're going to start slipping and you're not going to be able to do what it is that you want. It's very easy to want to be like, oh, well, I just have this one appointment in the morning and I'll come back and I'll finish it up. Like, okay, but were you supposed to dedicate that? Would you have done that if it was your regular job? So you really need to treat your small business like it's a real job and a commitment that you are making, not to some other company, but a commitment that you're making to yourself. Now, the tricky part is that because this is a commitment that you're making to yourself, it does take a toll on you, and it will take a toll on your regular life. So how much of your regular life are you willing to part ways with so that you can run this business? That's going to be so important for you to know, because running your own business, it really does impact your mental health. Like, it's going to get frustrating, it's going to get hard, and whether you want to or not, whether you're giving yourself excuses as to why you're comparing yourself to others, it's going to take you down a very bad rabbit hole unless you just have this fantastic lifestyle that you're just great and you just really don't. Your small business is more of a hobby than a need, which is cool. Good for you. But if you're just a normal person trying to make it, it is going to wear you down. Like, you're going to start looking at your competition to say, oh, like, what should I do? How can I improve? Like, they're making so many sales, so much money, and this and that. And then you start noticing little things about, like, their life versus your life and what makes it possible for them to connect to an audience the way that you can't. And it just really takes a toll on you. So just be careful with it. Just know that mentally you need to give yourself a break. It's super tempting to always be working and being productive 24/7 when you're even resting. You're looking on social media to see how you can increase your engagement and your reach and all of that good stuff, but it will get to you, and it's so frustrating and sad and dark, and it's just not a place that you want to allow yourself to be in. So be realistic about how much you're willing to sacrifice and whether it's worth the sacrifice. Yeah, feel free to comment below, like it, subscribe. Again, we're gonna be making more content just related on small business, not as dark and as gloomy as this. I know this is more on the gloomy side, but it's really just so important, and it's just something that I felt like needed to be shared. because there's way too much out there about how easy it is to start up your own business and all this. Oh my god. And yeah, no, it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of persistence. So it's extremely rewarding, and it's always amazing to see your vision come to life and to see other people appreciate what it is that you do and what you're selling. But it's a process, so just be ready for it. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. So bye.